What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a story time. I've been wanting to do a story time because I feel like you guys don't really know much about me. Just like, I just do it. I hate when my phone blows up. Like, I usually have it on silence, but then like I don't get people's messages sometimes. But anyways, yeah, so today's story time. So I did like a little poll on Instagram, and it was either a spirit possession or my first time in Vegas. And I'm still gonna do the first time in Vegas because it's such a fun story that I want to like tell you guys about, at some point. But obviously the spirit possession won, and yeah, I'm actually kind of scared to talk about it because I am home alone, and yeah, just kind of scary. But anyways, this happened when I was around. I witnessed someone getting a spirit possession. It didn't happen to me. I'm telling you guys, it didn't happen to me, but I witnessed it. Like, I saw someone go through it, and like, it's just a scary stuff to watch. But anyways, a lot of you guys are interested in the story, so yeah, I don't want to say the person's name because I don't want them to like, make like feel uncomfortable. I don't know if they watch my videos. I really doubt they do, but if they do, like, I don't want them to like know, or like, what if one of you guys knows them, and like, like maybe that was like something that they wanted to keep private. So I'm not gonna say the names, but yeah. So this happened when I was around, I want to say like 6th or 7th grade. I think it was, no, not even 6th. I think it was like 5th or 7th. No, like 5th or 6th grade. Yeah, around there. I remember I used to go to Willer. If you guys are from Santa Ana, you know where Willer is. So they did have 5th grade there. So I'm like really thinking I was in 5th grade. Because 6th grade I went to San Diego, like half of it. Either 5th grade or 6th grade. But anyway, so this happened around that time. Me and my mom, we like moved a lot. And we were renting a room from this house, and they were really nice to us, and like, it still shocks me till this day because they were very religious. So for them to like, for it to happen to them, it was just like very creepy. But anyways, yeah, so that's the story. We used to rent a room from them, like me and my mom. My mom and her husband had her own room with my little sister, and I would share my room with the owners, like the main woman, with the owner of the house, her daughter. I would share the room with her. So me and my mom were in different rooms. They were like in the front of the house, and me and the girls' room was all the way in the back. I just saw someone walk by and it scared the shit out of me. Okay, so then this happened, and I remember exactly somebody was knocking on our window, like in our room on their window, and it was the girl's mom. And honestly, till this day, I don't really know much where they were. All I know is that they went to like a place to like get their readings and like, that stuff, where like they do that stuff. So that's all I know till this day. Like, that's supposedly where they went. And then they came home, but they came home really late because apparently where they went, it was like a really far city. So this was probably like around 11 to midnight. So when she was knocking, I think she had forgotten her keys or something. I don't know. And if you know me, I'm like really blind. So you guys will understand why I thought what happened. So anyway, she's knocking on the window, and I wake up and I open the door for her. And then like, I went straight to the restroom, and then I'm in the restroom. I like come back out, and then I see her screaming at someone, like saying, "Leave me alone, like don't touch me, go away, like leave me alone." But I didn't see anyone, but like, I'm blind. So, I mean, I'm not that blind, but I was like, yo, like, I don't see anyone, like, who is she talking to? So she was just recently going through a divorce. So in my head, I thought like, oh, the guy showed up and he's like probably in the kids' room, and she's just like telling her like to leave, that's what my little brain processed at that time. So like, I see her screaming, and then I go in and I wake up the girl, like the one I was sharing the room with. I'm like, hey dude, like your mom's screaming at someone. I think your stepdad or her dad, I don't remember who. I think it was her stepdad. I'm like, I think your stepdad's here. Like, go check on your brothers because like, I think he's in the room. So she wakes up, and she goes and she checks, and she's like, there's no one. And she's like, Mom, who are you screaming at? And she was pointing like, this guy right here, like da 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 da, you know. And we were like tripping the f out, like we really were. There was no one there. Everything went so quickly that I just don't remember what happened in the process of her screaming to that person, but apparently I'm guessing that was the spirit. Like she saw the spirit coming closer to her, and then she, like, I'm telling you, this was like a long time ago, so like there's like blurs to it. And like honestly, that night, like we didn't sleep at all. So there's like a lot of like things going on in my head. But I remember calling my mom and telling her, like, I went to the front of the house, I'm like, Mom, she's like really bad, like help us, like something's wrong with her, like come look. And then when I come back with my mom, apparently like the spirit already like took over her body. So then she like was talking in different like voices, which was so weird. She was talking like deep and then like sweet, and it was just very creepy. My mom's boyfriend at the time was my little sister's dad, like so he was a big dude, and he had like a tattoo of God right here, and it said, my life is in your hands. This I will never forget, because till this day, like I think it's like one of the trippiest things. And he had a picture of my little sister. I think he had it like in his chest, I don't remember, but he had like a tattoo here, or my little sister over here, I don't remember, but he had both those tattoos. So he came, and she had a lot of like fuerza, like she was like strong. Like I'm telling you, my stepdad at the moment, my little sister's dad, he was really big, like a big dude. So he hugged her from behind, and like I remember like she like looked at his arm, like super creepy, like she like twisted her head, not completely, she just did like a weird twist, and she was like, you have him in your body, but do you have him in your heart? And that like that tripped him out, and it tripped everybody out, you know. And she started laughing, and then she kept saying like, oh, I could see your daughter, she's sleeping, like my little sister. So then my mom told me, like, you know what, go away, like leave, go take care of your sister. So that's what I did. Like I just went to the room, and I was like praying and like I was just like, hopefully like this gets over with. So apparently they called someone to like get the spirit out or something, but she lived far, so she took a while. And like I remember she kept saying like, I need to go outside, like my horse is waiting. Like she kept changing her voices to so many, like, you know, like it was just weird. And she had a lot of strength in her. I remember like seeing someone on top of her, like trying to like control her, but she just had so much strength that she would like knock people out. And at some point during that time, like that night, like I'm telling you, like there's a lot of like things that like I don't remember exactly how it went down, because it's been a while, and like I didn't sleep at all that night. So I remember at one point they were like praying to her with the rosario. How do you say rosario? I don't know, but rosario, if you're Mexican, you know what it is. It's a little chain, you know, with like all the things, you know. I have one somewhere around here. But anyways, somebody, I don't remember exactly who was praying to her for it, and like as they were praying, she like snapped it like out of their hands, and we never found that rosario. Like we cleaned after everything happened, we never found it. So that to me is very creepy. Like where did that go, you know? But anyways, then the lady came and like did like her whole thing, like praying and like cleaning her out, whatever. And yeah, she confirmed that it was a spirit that came along with her from where they went to do the reading. The moment she took off her shoes, apparently that's when the spirit went in her. And they said that happens to weak-minded people. So it was very creepy just to witness that. It was like, I'm talking about it, like I'm getting like, you know, the chills just remembering. But like I'm telling you guys, we didn't sleep. This happened like at midnight, and it didn't stop till like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, around there. It was very creepy. And then I remember when the thing came out, my stepdad was like hugging her, and she had no idea what had just happened. She, in her head, she told us that she saw everybody crying, because we were obviously all scared, like crying. We didn't know what was gonna happen to her. So when she like snapped out of it, like she just saw like my sister's dad like hugging her, and everybody crying. So in her head she was like, did I do something stupid? And she started crying. She was like, I'm sorry, like I don't know what I did. And we were like, you don't know anything that just went down. Like she didn't, honestly, she didn't remember anything. The next day she says she felt very sore because of all the movement and like the voices she would do. It was just very creepy. So yeah, that's like that story. I hope nobody ever goes through that. Like it's something super scary to go through. So like when you see like those movies, like, you know, like the exorcism or like somebody going through that, like that shit's scary. Like after that, like I believe in the good and the bad. You know how they say like if you believe in God, you have to believe in the bad. That's how I see it now. Like you have to, if you believe in the good, you have to believe in the bad. But obviously you could stay away from that and just stay with the good side. So yeah, that's pretty much my story. I don't want to make this video super long. Like I just wanted to get to the bottom points. But yeah, it was such a experience that I don't think I'll ever forget. If you guys are interested in stuff like that, I know they do, like you could go and see some, but honestly I wouldn't, because it's scary to see someone change to so many voices and then like not remembering what just happened. But yeah, that's my story. But yeah, if you guys want to see more story times, let me know, because this was kind of fun. I actually liked filming this. I wanted to do my first time in Vegas because that was a really fun night. I don't know, I don't really have like interesting things that happened to me in my life, but yeah, Vegas was really a fun one. So if you guys want to see that one, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll film that next. But yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. And if you guys are scared of spirits or anything like that, stay away from that stuff, stay away from the bad stuff. Always say your prayers at night and keep God in your heart.